So someone might know that they're traumatized if they have unexplained depression or chronic depression that goes on for a long time with no real answers as to why they're depressed, that's not being treated by medication. Medication's not working. They might have self-harm behaviours, other impulsive behaviours. They may have flashbacks, intense emotions that seem to come out of nowhere. And just because a person doesn't know where they're coming from or what happened to them doesn't mean it didn't happen. There's a lot of things that can be consciously or unconsciously repressed. So symptoms that don't seem to have a obvious cause.
So it's really like asking, how long is a bit of string, because it can take any number of sessions, and some of the challenges can vary depending on the duration of the therapy can vary depending on the challenges. If, say, someone is very resistant to therapy, let's say they really have strong core beliefs that they are unable to be helped, then that will take a lot longer to be able to start to build a therapeutic relationship that we can actually work with the person and the healing process. So it depends how willing the person is, how self-aware they are, how much they've already done with other people or other therapists, or these kind of things. Resistance can be the person isn't stable enough for the therapy at the moment. These kind of things, it's hard to say.
So going through trauma therapy will completely change a person's life for the better. Like we've talked about the challenges, it can be a very difficult process to go through, but after that you become aware of your behaviours, your thoughts, feelings, and when you become aware of them, you're then able to stop and change those behaviours and work with yourself rather than against yourself. It also then brings the ability to form close relationships again, as we'll talk about in the 3 stages of recovery.
Okay, so there's quite a good model by Judith Herman. It's the 3 stages that is quite common in trauma therapy. So the first stage is building safety. Safety is very important for individuals who have had trauma, because it's this feeling of being unsafe in our body and in the world. So really, a person isn't able to go into traumatic memories until they feel safe, and so this real sense of stabilization, of safety, making them feel safe so they can go into some of the memories that they have. The second stage is about actually then going into what might have happened to the person, what is still there, what is they are unaware of, and they might find that there's a grieving process that has to take place for maybe a lost childhood, or some part of themselves that they have lost as a result of the trauma, and they have to almost grieve for. And then the third stage is, after that is the second stage is taking place, is to go back and actually rebuild relationships, because someone who has been through trauma and has lived through trauma, as often as they're cut off from the world, the socializing is gone, the pro-social behavior is gone. So it's about getting ourselves back into the safety and being able to be safe in relationships again. So there's the 3 stages.